Thank you everyone so much for the support on that video. It is blowing my mind how it has kind of exploded, and I certainly was not expecting that when I posted it Friday. It has been absolutely amazing hearing from all the survivors whose lives have been saved by having access to a safe shelter, and it's been absolutely devastating hearing from all the advocates whose programs have also been deeply affected by these funding cuts. I've had a lot of people reaching out asking if there's ways that they can help, and I've got 4 ways that you can get involved. The first is to keep spreading the word about what's happening, because this is happening nationwide. It is not just Arkansas that is affected by these cuts. The second way is to contact your nearest domestic violence programs and see what help they need. Do they need money? Do they need material items? Do you have canned goods you can go donate? How can you get involved with the programs closest to you? The third way you can help is by contacting your elected officials. And I mean everyone. I don't care if you're from a red state or a blue one. Call your congresspeople. The federal funding that we lost is from the VOCA grant, and that is a federal fund set up for victims of crime, and the resources there have been dwindling for years. Congress has known that dwindling VOCA funds have been a problem for years, and they either don't care or are so stalemated that we can't get anything done about it. So call all of your representatives and tell them to play nice and get us some funding. And since VOCA funds themselves come from court cases, what we also need is emergency funding for victim services providers. Congress has the power to do something about this. They are literally working on the budget right now. Call them and tell them to help. And while we're on elected officials, if you are in Arkansas, please, for the love of God, call your state legislators and the governor's office. Arkansas is one of only a handful of states in the country that doesn't have any state funding for crime victim services. And believe it or not, they were actually working on a bill to resolve this recently, and the governor shut it down. Sarah Huckabee Sanders claimed that she had a plan, so she killed that bill, and she did not follow through, so now here we are. 26 shelters across the state having to dramatically cut staff, cut services, and at least one shutting down tomorrow. And finally, if you want to help the shelter that I worked out specifically, we have set up a GoFundMe. I don't know that it'll necessarily help any of the staff that lost their jobs, but it will hopefully keep the lights on at the shelter so survivors have a safe place to go.